The worldwide total of reported coronavirus cases has topped 90 million. Britain has opened several mass vaccination centers trying to protect its most vulnerable people. Britain's lost 30,000 people to COVID in just the last 30 days. And officials say the worst is still to come. Charlie D'Agata is at one of those vaccination sites, the famous Epsom Racecourse outside London. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning to you. What makes this different to the U.S. system? Well, one of it is organization. These people were all sent letters inviting them to come for a vaccine. The other is the use of the Oxford vaccine itself. It's easier to store and distribute, and that has really ramped up the vaccination program here.
At the sprawling Epsom Racecourse, a different race is underway to reach as many vulnerable people as possible before the runaway strain of the virus does. Like 88-year-old Cliff Taylor, a jockey who used to race on this very course.
The sooner we all get our vaccination, the sooner we can get rid of this horrible disease. That is why anybody that turns it down, they want to have a second think about it.
Few second thoughts here. A region southwest of London that has seen deaths surge so badly, a temporary mortuary has had to handle the overflow of bodies. They came forward for vaccinations by the thousands without hesitation.
My mother's been desperate to have it. Yeah. So she was very pleased to get the letter and couldn't wait.
7 super vaccination centers opened up across the country, in addition to 200 hospital sites and hundreds of doctors' offices. The ambitious goal, to administer the first vaccine shot to around 15 million of the most vulnerable people by the middle of next month.
And so the race is on, and the stakes could hardly be higher. This mass vaccination rollout comes as the chief medical officer warns that the country is headed into the most dangerous few weeks since the pandemic began.
1, 2, 3.
It's brutal and getting worse. More than 81,000 people have died. Despite a nationwide lockdown, the new strain of the virus is surging. It's now estimated that 1 in 50 people across the country are carrying the virus. In London, that number could be as high as 1 in 20.
It's a race against time. The demand in intensive care units, the pressure on ventilated beds, even the shortage of oxygen in some places.
Now, at the moment, vaccination centers like these are open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m., but already the government is under pressure to adopt the Israeli model, and that would be offering vaccinations 24 hours a day. Anthony?
Could come to that. Charlie D'Agata at Epsom Downs in southern England. Thank you, Charlie.